Hello, good evening, everyone. Happy Friday. All right, I hope you guys are well. We'll have a busy night tonight. We got lots of questions. That's okay. That's a good thing. That means our minds are twisting and turning and asking questions. I, of course, always ask the roundtable to join if they want to. They do not have to, but they're more than welcome. And I do have Rocco here in the background. I'm going to bring him in. Naughty is here. She's running a little late. That's okay. And our poor Dennis. I haven't talked to anybody today personally, so if they're busy, that's okay. I don't know what's going on. Oh, there he is. Okay. So good. We pray that all electronics are of the divine and working well. Let's bring everybody in here. Hello, everyone.
Hey, he made it.
I am on my laptop.
Are you in Atlantis?
I am under the sea.
It
Okay.
looks like that tunnel you walked through at Ripley's, believe it or not. You ever been? I don't know if anyone's ever been
Always.
through. Yeah, a few times I was out of state. Oh well.
No wonder you have an internet connection problems. You're underwater.
Yeah.
He wants to know what it's like to be a merman.
I
But I
want
will
you all to be very impressed.
Okay.
getting my golf clap.
Uh, uh, get ready.
Okay.
Someone asked a 3D question. For real, 3D question. It came in from my guides. I was like, "What the hell?"
You're allowed to answer a 3D question?
I
Oh
got
no.
this,
What?
No,
and
the,
it was
the
like,
biggest thing
okay,
is they're
Jay,
allowed.
I sure wish I had a blackboard behind me and I could just use my fingernails and just.
yeah. Believe me. I was like, really, and so I was like, okay.
No, the biggest question is they asked a 3D question.
They
That's the
gave
biggest
me
thing.
this information.
I will be right back. Okay, guys.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll be
maybe
right here.
when you come back, you can change your sponsor to be from being right back to
So,
something else.
are we going to write this down on the calendar, like really important dates now?
I think so because
Okay.
I'm asking my rod seriously. What's going on? What
Yeah.
are you doing to me? Don't do this to me.
You're in a different density. It's not really
It's
here.
messed
Yeah.
up.
Let me hang.
Uh, it's all right.
Wow.
I'm
All
glad
right.
everyone made it. Dennis gave us a little bad news. His computer was acting up.
Yeah, it's still acting up, so I just ditched it and went to the laptop.
Hmm.
Well, it looks and sounds great.
Yep.
Good. We'll use that from now on.
All
Um,
right.
can you tilt your screen up a little bit, Dennis? Because I'm seeing like to the top of your eyebrows. No, well, if you sit back, I can see you.
How's that?
Oh, that's excellent. Do not fear. That's better. That's
Yeah,
better.
now you can see the
All right.
fishies.
Yes. See, I know our heads are about the same size. That's all I was just saying.
All right. All right. I have not seen the chat yet. Hello, everyone in the chat. You guys have been talking, talking. Good for you. Do I see any questions in here I need to star? Because we've got some coffees we're going to get through.
I wasn't
Peg,
sure.
we don't really have a theme. Now, if you've got, of course, Fridays always catch up with a roundtable if they so choose on Wednesday's roundtable topic, which was, of course, continuing Revelation. So, Revelation questions, but pretty much anything. If it is 3D, some will answer and some won't, and that's okay. It's okay. So, whether it's the rods, tarot, the pendulum, whatever, it's totally up to you guys. Coffee shop is open. Uh, Dennis is more than welcome to put his coffee shop in there as well. And we'll just get to it. I do not see any in the chat room, so let's jump right into these coffee questions here.
Hey, Jen, can I say something though?
Of course.
You had somebody who had a question in your comments of your last show. And
Okay.
let me see who it was. She wanted to know if Hensel, when you're discussing the dead will rise, could it be all those witness protection come back also?
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that.
Yeah. Just wanted to bring that one up.
Okay. Well, since I have it, I also just pulled it up on my phone because it goes to my email. Since I have it open, let's go ahead and do that one first, and then I'm going to jump into Terry and DHP had questions.
Okay.
All right. So, Sonia we were talking on Wednesday about, I had made the comment when the dead in Christ shall rise first. We were trying to figure out if it's the physical grave or if it's a consciousness kind of thing. She had asked a question when you were discussing when the dead will rise. Could that be when all those in witness protection come back? So that's pretty much yes or no, but we'll start with that and pull cards.
Schneider's not happy.
Love is hard.
Dennis is fading out in dimensions there.
Oh, I love his dining room. Oh, is that the bedroom? Oh,
That's his bedroom.
Love it.
It's my bathroom.
Hope you have no floaters.
Well, here's what Tarot says. Most of those people are not going to come back in the public eye. It's going to be kind of person to person situation here. Most of them left on purpose. They surrendered to a different way of new life, and they won't be coming back. Now, that doesn't mean that some won't come back. I don't think it would, when it says when the dead will rise, it could mean maybe a partial way of looking at it, but not the whole thing. The Seven of Pentacles is laying on Yahoo. Now we just wait to see if they come back publicly, if they choose to. But it's some are going to hold on to that life. They like being back into the private and doing their own thing and don't want any more 3D stuff. So right now, this is finding balance in their own truth with the Queen of Swords. Some will, some won't. But as far as that being the whole effort of when the dead will rise, I do not get that. No. What'd you guys get?
I didn't get.
I asked my rods. They gave me a 3D question. They wouldn't give me a 3D answer. Sorry.
Okay.
Straight out.
That's
what I laughed. I was like, really? Okay.
One's enough. You don't do any more. Okay.
Yeah.
Friday Night Follies.
So that's kind of one of those questions. It's a yes, but it's a no. There's more to the story, and you use your discernment.
And intuitively, I feel what you felt or what your card said, though.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a person to person basis, and some will, some won't. But I don't think that that's what the Bible totally means.
Yeah, but interesting question.
It's a good way of looking at it, though. It's very interesting. All right.
Really cool perspective.
Now, these will not be popping up on your screen because these are from the coffee shop, but I will read them slowly because there are a bunch of questions. I'm starting this one from Susan I just saw. All right, so this is from our sweet Terry. All right, she says, Dennis confirmed I have stigmata. Can you expound on that? Okay. And then the next one, while I do cards on that one, you guys can work on her next one, and that's, are the Seneca Indians one of the 7 tribes kicked out of the Cherokee Nation?
Wow.
Okay.
What?
The Seneca Indians.
Yeah, the Seneca Indians. I'm going to work
One of
on
the 7 tribes kicked out of the Cherokee
Yes.
Every one of the 7 tribes.
Yeah, I
or
put
clan.
Dennis and Jen's coffee pages in there.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Wow. Still lots of secrets to this stigmata, Terry. Okay, now this is part of your contract because this is a contract card, okay? Ooh. This is to heighten your intuition. That's the high priestess. So we need to work on your ascension and getting better spiritual skills. Okay, this is finding balance with temperance. Be patient with this because your symptoms and signs that you may have may be different than everyone else who has stigmata. So be patient with these as they come to fruition. So, but this is to heighten your spirituality. Now, if you pay attention to this card, this is always going from the 3D to the spiritual. So this is working on becoming more in tune with your gifts and skills. So it'll come and go, and you may get symptoms and signs that somebody else may not. So if someone else has the bleeding or just the severe pain in all the areas, you may get something totally different.
Right.
So, but that's what Spirit's saying. It's just part of your ascension, honey. That's what I have. Okay.
They call that invisible. They call that invisible when you don't bleed or
when it's not physically opening wounds and bleeding, it is all internal, and you can feel the energy.
You can feel lumps. You could feel a lump. You may see a bump. Everyone's different. The pain is real.
Your feet may swell really big. Headaches like in a rim, like a pressure around your head. Lots of different ways. Sharp stabbing on your side. So
everybody, say it again, Dennis. You phased out.
You might find hair on your feet.
Might find hair on
your feet. Wow.
No, I got stigmata. Yeah.
That could be.
They call that hairy stig. Hairy.
Okay. Wow.
I thought it was Harry Styles.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Thank you.
Yeah. Tip jars on the piano. All right. I'm going to pull on the Seneca. What did you guys get?
I got that. Yes, they were one of the clans. Actually, clans were basically family. I think. Mm-hmm. My clan was also kicked out, or we left. I don't know which.
I got a yes also, and it felt like it was butting heads. They couldn't seem to meet. Just like Dennis said, it's family. Family doesn't always see eye to eye, but it's there was conflict, if you will, but that's what I got though.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a yes, but is Seneca in New York? Where was the Seneca tribe?
Well, yeah, I think they were further north.
Northeast, I believe.
Seneca went through parts of Pennsylvania, I also believe. The Seneca tribe up through Allegheny Mountains, up into the end part of the Appalachians, going up in through New York. The way I understand it.
What I got was, could they have been the red-headed giant people?
Interesting way of looking at it. Okay, we can pull cards on that next. Rocco, what did you get?
I just said it. I'm pulling on her question.
Oh,
I'm sorry. No, it's okay.
I pulled yes or no. Got a huge Ace of Wands. Yes, it was part but they were butting heads, but somebody stole from them, so they left.
Okay.
That's a thief card. So
It,
obviously,
it did feel personal.
yeah,
Even
it
though
was
they were
very
butting
personal.
heads, it felt very personal.
I almost think that somebody was stealing their people.
Mhm.
Okay. They felt that they would be stronger if they went out into the world on their own, started their own firm foundation. So they renamed themselves. I haven't looked into seeing what they would be called now. They were at war. They left.
Is it Susquehanna?
Now I'm wondering if Nani's onto something with like a different density, because the Two of Wands comes in here.
Oh,
That's
and
having
the
one foot in this
red.
world, one foot out, and
Yeah,
going back and forth.
mine was a. It wasn't a yes or a no, but they were kind of showing me past, so that's a possibility in the past. The redhead, that's what it felt like. Good,
Okay.
good bunch.
Are you saying Cabal, Dennis?
Is it
No.
what?
Okay, so that's why Be Right Back is here. He's
Mm-hmm.
not a happy guy today. I will be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Nadia got to hear me killing a fly today.
Oh,
Very
it was-
entertaining.
That made her happy.
It looked like one of those violent movies.
Yeah,
Like,
it was like The
walking out.
Exorcist. The words that were flying out of my mouth were uncontrollable.
I think his head spun once. Okay.
Well, we've got all the littles armed with fly swatters because there's cows across the street. So we get horse flies, we get all kinds of stuff. So they're out there whacking them. About the red-headed giants, I'm not getting that. It just keeps focusing more on the energy of the Seneca tribe leaving and going somewhere else. Because they were just totally left out. This is feeling left out in the cold, but they chose to walk away with the Eight of Cups means they weren't being emotionally served. They were used and abused. So the Fool card comes in and says they went and started a new beginning somewhere else. So what do you
I
think?
just followed up on that. I because it felt like a pass to me, and it seemed like maybe what I asked was this part of their folklore, was this part of their history, and that's kind of what it seems. But again, I mean, it seems past. It also seems folklore prophecy. I don't know how true.
Okay.
I was just kind of following up on when you brought up the different densities.
Yeah.
Then it's kind of coming through as lore, folklore,
Okay.
prophecy. So,
well, I kind of was thinking, what if they went to Shambhala? What if they went to Middle Earth?
What did Dennis get on that?
Dennis was checking on the giant
Yeah.
Right.
The Seneca, and the reason they were having problems, or it could have been later on, but I asked if they had been battling the red-headed giants.
Oh,
If they have been.
Interesting.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
they could pick up on why it said thief, and I got a download of stealing their people. So I wonder if that's what was happening to them.
Yeah, I'm getting a soft yes back and forth. You're onto something. Seems to be a little bit more to it.
Okay.
But yeah, you seem to be onto something on that, Dennis.
Okay. All right.
It's always with your guide. I'm just, I have to keep pulling back more and more information.
I did not get to tell you my coffee story today.
Oh, you didn't spill it, did you?
Well, no, I didn't.
Okay.
But apparently the dogs wanted the cup this time. One of them banked into the table. I come in from outside because I was making sure the gates and everything were closed, and they're both licking up on the floor my coffee.
Wow.
So I had to rush up and make another cup.
Okay, so
Wasn't
they haven't
happy.
had a nap today. Is that what you're saying? They've been awake
Wasn't
all
happy.
day. Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, Libby. See, Libby popped in. Good to see
Wow.
you. Hi, Mary
Yes.
Jane.
Hello, everyone.
At least I can see
Right.
the chat for a moment.
It's all good, Jules. Come on in. All
Oh,
right.
Jules,
Hello,
hi.
everyone. It's all right. It's okay if you don't know everyone. Just say hi. Get to know each other. We're all
Yeah.
family here. All right. Next on the list, Terry wants to know if she has Seneca in her ancestry. All right.
Who?
Terry. Yeah. She have Seneca in her ancestry.
I'm getting a no, but I asked if it's another type of Indian heritage, and I got a yes.
Okay.
I think Seneca's the right.
Getting no on Seneca also.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's closely related. Jen, what can you figure out on that? I'm sorry.
Okay, so when I have a sibling, this is like a sibling card come up or someone a very close relation, different tribe, not Seneca, because the disappointment card comes in here first, so that's a no. The Eight of Cups is a no. That's not, but a relation, like a very close tribe relation. So maybe they share similar. Iroquois. Okay. See, they said look at the base card. Okay.
Yep.
Well,
confirming Dennis.
What's that?
I was confirming you.
Yeah, he's Dennis. He's Dennis, Jay. I'll confirm with you. He's Dennis.
Okay.
The base card is an off-worlder card.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, many of the many of the tribes, they call them the sky people, but they still work with the Native Americans. Is that what they did? Was she an off-worlder that worked with the Native Americans?
Or the tribe, yeah.
I got an ace on that one.
The founding fathers of this country got their government from the Iroquois.
Yes, that's true. Yeah. That's true. The only difference, one of the main differences is on that, to add to Dennis, and he'll confirm this, is see, like how we have the Congress and it has to be a so many percentage vote over.
Yes.
On that tribe, they all had to agree. The decision had to be unanimous. Yeah. No, 90 yeses, 2 no's. It had to be unanimous.
Yep.
Boy, we think they don't get anything done now. Can you imagine if it was that way?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. All right. Terry's still got shit. This is all in one big thing, so I'm just picking them apart.
Okay.
All right. She said, yesterday I took a picture of the deep red sky. In it, there appeared to be a dragon with a rider on its back. I saw this picture. It was fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a message for me?
Who is this?
Okay.
Terry?
Terry.
Yeah. Terry, wear a seatbelt.
Very interesting picture. Yeah.
It feels like there's bullet points coming up for Jen.
Well, I'm going karaoke tonight, guys, and I think maybe I'll sing Riders in the Sky.
Like it. Nice.
Riders.
Ghost Riders. My family needs to show up. Is that us?
What was that? You want to try?
Ghost Riders in the Sky.
The Riders, yeah.
The Riders of the Purple Sage.
Okay, Jen Rider in the Sky.
Yeah, that's a scary thought. Ooh.
Is there a lot there, Jen?
Okay. Well,
Yeah, we
they're
got
all
some-
pentacles and one major
Okay.
arcana. So
Yeah, they said there's a lot.
something.
There's some bullet points here. Boom, 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 boom.
Well, the way they showed up, my goodness.
That's awesome.
Starting over again. Okay, so Four of Pentacles is holding on for dear life. Now, that could be watching your money very carefully, but this can also mean manifestation. Holding on, manifesting something. Now, this is a collective card. It's also a pentacle. So, working with a new group of people, making different money. But this little guy right here is manifesting and starting over again. So, being called to do something different. The Judgment card is being called. Someone's trying to get your attention.
Mhm.
And of course, it's in the sky. So when you saw that, someone's trying to get your attention. Are you going to, or thinking about changing jobs? Wow. Okay. Well, hello. And they said, oh, you saw something like that.
Okay. Does she know who her guides are? Just curious. You're saying someone's trying to get your attention, and my guides, one of the guides raised their hand.
Like it could be her dragon.
Well, her dragon or her guy, something's trying to get her attention spiritually also.
Well, yeah, I pulled the Knight of Wands and they said it looked something like this. And I went, what?
Okay. Yeah, it did. It was all red.
Okay.
Now, that's just someone who is determined to start this process with a lot of heart and desire, okay? And they said, look at the base card. There's some major change coming. I don't know if because she's working tonight, so she's not in here to answer me. So,
okay.
This is about big change. Someone's trying to get her attention to change something.
Well, I always add a community advice. So this is my community advice right now. There's so many messages in the sky, in the trees, the grass. Guys, when you're out there walking, meditating, look for signs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I did today, and I was blinded by the light.
Wrapped up like a deuce.
Yeah,
That's in my playlist.
Oh my goodness!
I did notice, however, that I was starting to see them fluffy clouds again.
Yes, they're coming back. Fluffy white clouds are coming back.
It's hard not to just stare at them and then figure out what you see. Even the kids do it.
I saw a lion's head today.
Love you. Go.
That's cool. Leo 88 portal, Dennis. That's awesome.
And I did see another 111 again today.
There you go. You're in sync.
Yep.
Okay. Nice.
I didn't see
All right, Terry. So if you watch this on the replay,
you don't want a trophy. He doesn't want a trophy.
It's about change.
Yeah, I'm dragging.
Is you doing that black and white thing on yourself?
No trophy.
Am I doing it? No.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I thought it was trying to make his story a little more scarier.
Almost like he's fading in and out. Almost. Go translucent, and you'll prove me right.
Oh, is that it?
It could be it's the computer's charging at the same time, so maybe that's it. I don't know.
So we can
you don't have to crank this one. That's good.
No, I don't have to crank this one. Crank the other one, just toss it out the dang window.
Mm-hmm.
The only one I have
It
problems
works like
with.
a sewing. It's like a sewing machine. He's got the foot pedal on the floor, and he has to keep pushing it to get it to go.
No, it's like the old telephones that have a crank that you have to.
Well, actually, Dennis is right. Mic that causes electricity.
Oh, okay. All right. Still
Moving
on
on.
Terry's, which is totally fine. The message. So we gave her the message. She also wanted to know if it was for the collective. Well, you did get a collective card in that reading. So it could, if you look at it that way with those exact cards, it means great change is coming for the collective, because we did get the Three of Pentacles, and that is a collective card. But regardless, the message is the same. Great changes, which I think we all are. I know I am.
I was just going to say something. My right eye, it's bothering me. It's like it's going in and out of focus. And my guides were saying that's going to happen.
Take your finger out of it.
Well, they're saying it's going to happen to people. Take notice of that. Why, I don't know. It's annoying as hell. I can tell you that much. But
is that part of ascension?
I don't know. They're just saying take note. Look, they let me answer. They gave me a 3D answer, not question today. So I have no clue. So I don't know what's going on. I think there's a new guy dictating stuff, and I don't really like it. But anyway,
3D.
Yeah.
We're just poking you in the eyeball.
No poking the bear, poking the eyeball. Man, Mr. Schneider is not a happy guy today. I might be.
There's just weird energy going on. Spirit woke me up at 3:33 exactly on the nose, and I was not allowed to go back to sleep.
Do you know 333 is Ascended Masters are with you?
Well, I need a nap, okay, Ascended Masters?
They're with you answering questions.
Well, wait till I talk to you guys about the dream that I had and the experience, because it was me and Dennis standing in the middle of a field looking up at the sky, watching off-worlders until we were saying, well, that's that kind, and that's that kind, and that's that kind. That's what we were doing. So
he hid underwater right now. Good job, Dennis.
That's why he's hiding underwater tonight. He's tired of looking at the sky. So no more of that. All right. Say. Okay, Terry says, when my son was little.
Fine to me.
You're right back.
When my son was little, we were driving in the car at night. He told me that he just watched something fly into the moon and explode. Can you shed any light on this? Okay. Littles do seem to see more than we do at times.
He did see it. He did see it.
And I don't know how old her son is now, but I'll base it on what he saw then. Stop.
Come on.
Spirit must be with you.
That's a great one. Wow. I wonder if this was a war between the Federation and the Dracos. Is it? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, well, it was a great loss. I keep getting it was a great loss to the Federation, the good guys, that they were trying to bring balance and remove the Dracos from the moon at that point. Like I said, I don't know how many years ago this was, but that the Dracos had control of the moon. That they worked on this for a really long time, because this is the worker bee card. But they said, don't worry about it. It's fine. This is no anxiety, no worries. It's cleaned up now. Because that's the magician card. That's all the elements together that it's okay. But he did see it for sure.
You know I'm not into this stuff, but I have a question. I'm seeing a handshake. Okay. Is there some kind of, feels like etiquette to their war? Like, it's not like a war. It's not like a battle. It's like they're showing me people line up, not like they would, but line up, this line gets shot, boom, boom, boom. Then they take their turn. Does that make sense? It's
They get shot.
well, like okay, the old
That's called a fire
soldiers, they
ring.
would line up. One would kneel, the next one would stand behind him, and they would shoot, and then they would retreat and keep coming back and forward. But it seems like there's like we attack and then we respond. Is that what's going on here?
Well, I got the Ace of Swords, but it's interesting because I pulled 2 more to get confirmation, and I got the off-worlder card. But this is how they balance their spirituality. It's got to be almost even. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, like it's like, okay, we're doing something, you're doing something. It's like an etiquette, like I don't know, don't wear white after Labor Day. You know what I mean? It's rules of engagement, if you will.
Yeah.
It's not like
Peg
battle.
It's chess.
Yes,
One move,
one
move.
does something.
Yeah.
The Ace of Wands. So yes, they have a very strategic way of doing their battles.
Okay.
But then this little warrior comes in here. It says it is strategically. They are very careful of how this gets done.
Okay.
That's going slow. Tread lightly. That's fascinating.
Odd. I mean,
that's true. I just asked whether or not their battles in the galactic are more of an organized battle.
Yeah.
And I got a yes, and I said, is it different than what we do here on Earth? And I got a yes.
Yeah. That's like the handshake was like very gentlemanly. There's
what they call a gentleman's war.
Yeah. Again, like I said, this isn't my bag or anything, but that's what they were showing me.
This is contractual. They have to agree to do this.
See, even spirits with you.
Yeah. Wow. Well, we totally got off subject, but that's okay. Anyway, but the answer is yes.
It's revelation. We're revealing.
That's very interesting, though. All right.
Okay.
Very interesting.
The way this eye thing.
We're still on Terry's chapter here. I love her. She's curious. It's all right. It says, were the atom bombs, the A bombs, actually dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki? Was that actually done?
I got it wasn't an atom bomb. It was actually a hydrogen bomb. They talked it up like it was something bigger than it was.
Mm-hmm.
Secret weapon, special ingredient.
Hey, Jay, can you see, was it America who actually dropped it?
Can ask.
Was it?
And of course, they won't answer.
Dennis.
I can't control it.
They will answer.
I'm trying.
You or they like it, right, Dennis?
They like me.
So, Dennis, can we see if it was the United States who dropped the bomb on Hiroshima?
Yes.
It was yes?
They were hydrogen bombs, and they were dropped by the United States.
Okay, there's one more thing. It's from the movie Oppenheimer. They said that it was dropped on a population that was high in Christianity. Is that true? Jen's smiling.
Okay. All right. Now, I got more on why they dropped it.
Okay.
Now, Christianity does come into this.
Okay.
All right. Christianity, yes, highly populated with the littles.
Ooh.
Okay. So this tells me who they're focusing on.
Fast. Okay, sorry.
Okay. So now I said, was this a battle for against Christianity as well? Because these guys come in here. That's the devil fighting against that faith, okay? That's not the only reason. This is about money and the littles.
Well, it's always about money.
So it's not about Pearl Harbor. It's not about any of that.
Yeah.
Do you know what curled my stomach right now? I just got the deep part of my stomach. One of the most popular pictures from Vietnam was the naked children running out of there.
Yeah.
That's the most memorable picture you can get. I wonder if that was that for a reason.
That was a popular trade back then. Even that was out in the open.
What?
During that time in Vietnam.
What was out in the open?
Trading those
naked kids?
Little, yeah.
The human.
Yeah. That was like at a market.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you're going to buy food, and if you knew where to go, they were there.
I also get that spirits, there's a lot more to it. There's a lot more secrets because she's tricky. High Priestess, there's a lot more secrets that we're not seeing as well. So.
Okay. Sorry, that's ugly. Good.
It did. It just went to the pit of my stomach.
Yep.
All right. Oh, she continued on after saying that. She said, or were carpet bombs used instead? I think we covered what it actually was.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then she says, yesterday I saw a complete rainbow from end to end. Saw that picture too. It was gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Both ends touched the ground and it was very bright.
Firmament. Sorry.
Is there a message in that for her?
Yeah.
Or for the collective?
Yeah. The gold is no longer there in the pot.
Dennis
I just think you got to sing more Israel songs. The is somewhere over the rainbow.
Somewhere.
Not the right one. What was that, Jen?
I said, there's your karaoke song for tonight.
I've done that one. That's an awesome song. I love it.
Nice. All right. Let's see if this rainbow has a message for Terry or the collective. And then she has one more after that, and then we'll move on. I'll do some in the chat, and then I'll get to THP's got some. All right. Yep. He's a busy little bee asking his questions. I love his questions, though.
Yeah. There you go.
All right. This is rainbow.
Hey, Jen, are you marking the questions on your screen, or do you want me to? I'm trying to screenshot it.
I have seen 2 and marked 2 of them. If you've seen more than that, let me know. I have one from Susan and one from 17.
There's a Libby.
Libby
has one.
And then way at the bottom.
Moonchild had one.
Yeah.
I just sent you Libby's. I just saw that one.
All right.
And Moonchild, you saw
Moonchild. You saw Moonchild. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, then I'm not going to send it. Okay.
Let's see if I can find Libby's.
It's not a question.
Yeah. I got it. All right. Okay. So this rainbow for Terry. What do we got? Ooh, very strong message. Okay. All right. This is what I got. Did this form very, very fast? Sometimes rainbows take a while. So this came very, very quickly. And she had to act quickly to snap that picture. Letting you know that your creator thinks you're very, very strong. And you need to continue to fight and be a warrior. So if you're going through a battle right now, you're strong. And then he's telling you, you got this.
My warrior brother.
You got this. These are 2 identical cards. Now, the Chariot is a major arcana. That means overcoming adversity And the Six of Swords is overcoming adversity. You are protected and divinely guided, and you're going to get through this. So if you're going through a battle, he's just letting you know you got it. And because it was complete, they say it's coming to completion soon. I hope that makes you feel better. And you are strong.
Yes, she is.
Manifest. I know that was one. It's not really a yes or no, but unless you just ask, was there a message? So did you guys do that?
I got
like
you the message. I couldn't get anything from that. Honestly.
Okay. No problem. All right. And her last part is the Milky Way a scar on the firmament from them trying to blast their way through it? I've never thought about that. Okay. Is the Milky Way a scar on the firmament from them trying to blast their way through it? Okay.
Who's them?
I'm going to say the sneeze people.
Oh.
Got some kind of different.
No.
We've got some different names, don't we? Okay.
Sneeze people. Well, they might be crying over the spilt milk.
I got a no, but I think it's a reminder of the flood. In other words, you know how there's a rainbow after it rains.
Are you talking about the Milky Way or the rainbow?
The Milky Way. The Milky Way. But what I'm saying is, you know how there's a rainbow after it rains.
Oh, okay.
The Milky Way seems to be a reminder of the flood when it happened. I don't hate the messenger. That's what they're giving me. I go with it. You know.
Yeah, I'm going to yes on that.
Excuse me.
With the Milky Way.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's a yes. It's a reminder.
Yeah.
Excuse me one sec.
I personally would have done Snickers, but I'll do Milky Way.
Milky Way is my favorite candy bar.
Mars was my favorite. I can never find a Jupiter though.
Jupiter what?
Candy bar.
Jupiter. Oh, Mars. You like Mars?
I like Mars, but I can never find a Jupiter.
It's too big. It's expansive. And it's hot to touch.
Neptune would have been good, but it would have been all water.
Water, exactly.
I got a yes. That's huge. So when you look up, it gets your attention. You're supposed to pay attention to the secrets behind the Milky Way. And it is a reminder of this crap, which would tie in with the flood.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is a reminder. So I agree with that.
Reminder.
The Milky Way is a scar to remind you of the crap that's been here on Gaia and what we've been through.
So actually, we can dish it out.
Wow. To remind you of great loss. Yeah, wow. I would have never put that in the text of a comment. That's brilliant. Well, thank you, Terry. All right. We got Terry's wrapped up.
Could we do Libby's?
We sure can.
The only reason being is it's kind of happening now, if you will.
Oh, okay. Well, let's pop it in here.
You want to?
I sent it to you.
Right,
if you can't find it.
I found it. I just can't get it to pop in there. What is wrong with you? Well, there it is.
They're all leaving us.
Watch it go in. Just found out that my is on missing.
We're settled down. I don't know what's up your ass right now. Excuse me. So.
Oh dear. Okay. All right.
Okay. See why. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Gotcha. All right.
Yeah, our prayers are with everybody on the Maui Island.
And before I flip these cards, if it is a negative answer, I apologize, but I won't lie to you, okay?
Yeah, they won't let me answer that because I'm friends with her.
Mm.
I'm sorry about that.
His name is David. Oh, brother. It's David.
Hmm. Okay. I'll just tell
I'm
you
getting
what
a
spirit.
I'm getting a yes.
I'm getting that he's alive.
Yeah. So am I.
I'm also getting that he's working hard to fight the fires, that he's working there to help battle it, and he just hasn't come forward. It says, do not fear the unknown of this. He's fine. That he's up there just helping. He wants to help humanity. He wants to help the neighborhood. But this is coming out of it fine. He's protected and it's going to be okay. That he's totally fine. He's working with them. This is a contract card. So he's working with them to fight these fires. So he's just working that hard and that long of hours. He just hasn't, or not in a position to be able to let anyone know. But I get that he's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Can I add something?
Sure.
I'm sorry. What he's doing is very dangerous.
Yeah, he has to be careful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. But I do get that he is alive. He's just trying to help.
Okay.
So just know that we'll keep him in our prayers and you as well, Libby. So, all right. Let's do one more in the chat and then I'll bounce over to DHP's. Katrina bought a coffee and she just says, thank you for another round table. She's sweet. She bought one the other day and I didn't even see it until after the show. Thank you, Katrina.
Thank you, Katrina.
All right.
It helps us to know. It helps us to know if you guys are liking this or interested in what we're looking at.
Yeah, very much so. All right, let's do, you know what, since we're on the topic, let's do 17's question because this is also about the Hawaii fires.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Okay, would not be surprised about that. All right.
Yeah. I got he did something very dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Yeah, I can't even imagine.
And I'm glad he's all right.
Now I knew that there was Hawaiian fires. Are they saying this is volcanic or just like forest fires? I don't know. I haven't watched
They
the news.
originally were talking about a hurricane having something to do with it, but nobody's buying that.
A hurricane?
Maybe because of the healthy standing trees around it.
Maybe.
No. Wow. Wow. Yep. All right. Yeah, Harp is behind it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a huge Ace of Cups. Yes. The sun is major arcana. You got what, honey?
Do.
Dude.
What is that?
DEW.
DEW?
Direct.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Direct
Okay.
weapon.
Yes.
For sure. Well, I don't
because
know
of the tunnels.
if I could say this, but a couple of years back they signed a bill about cleaning carbon emissions and all that stuff, and it's supposed to be built on that area.
Mm. Well, this is temperance. They brought it down. So if you look at it as a directional motion, that's what they're saying. They manifested it to come down. And the last one was the story that they're telling you is a distraction. Do not listen to them. That's all about distraction. That means listen to our story, not what's really going on down here.
There are things underground.
Yeah.
They're not done cleaning out yet.
That is sick. Okay.
I wonder if a hurricane will pass that area too then.
Well, it could. The hurricane, probably the winds could have brought it to a larger.
Could have made it worse.
Yeah, made it worse.
Wow.
Or probably flood the underground.
I don't think they flooded it.
Okay.
I think the fires are coming up from below.
Oh, interesting.
Okay. All right. Let's jump into DHP's Lovey's heart. Let's see if he can set my brain on fire. All right, DHP, what do we got, honey? In the Bible, the term lamb is used to refer to Yeshua. Aleister Crowley learned dark magic from an entity named LAM. By breaking down the word lamb, we get the following: LAM, BAL, which would be Baal, and LAB. Connecting the numbers, he's going to make us math. Okay, here we go.
We're mathing.
Connecting the numbers 1 and 3 forms a B. Now in parentheses, he says 13 equals destruction and creation. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
BLM, Black Lives Matter.
Bless you.
AL, I don't care. I'm not afraid of them people. Okay. I don't like them. I don't like any of that stuff. If you're just okay, excuse you. ALMB, Almighty Baal is what it's referring to, and MAL, Spanish for bad or dark. Okay.
Yeah.
He's making my head hurt.
Oh my God.
The question
I gotta write this.
Is the word lamb put in the Bible to deceive people? Well, because I've also heard that it's the devil's the author. I've heard that too. So let's just, is the word lamb put in the Bible to deceive people? Okay. That's quite a lot of research, DHP. Yeah. I'm impressed.
I got selectively, yes. In other words, not every time lamb is mentioned is it.
Okay.
Well,
but yes, it is, but it's selective.
If you go by the ages, like we're going into the age of Aquarius, and we were in the age of Pisces, which is Yeshua, and the age before that is Aries, the ram. So I think it's also the lamb are the people from the Aries time.
Okay.
Yeah, there's something else to the lamb. Not what he's saying, but I don't know. Is there's something in the number? How many times is it mentioned in the Bible?
Oh my God!
Tell him to go to that, and it'll.
Don't say 666.
No, but I'm just saying it'll help him. Once he sees that number, he'll know what to do.
Okay, well, I got the same thing Rocco was trying to say. Sometimes it refers to Yeshua, because that's the Emperor card. These are major arcana. And sometimes it is talking about the enemy, okay? Yeah, like a fire-breathing dragon kind of thing. That's negative. So This is to catch your attention, but you're doing great because this is the judgment card. It caught your attention, and now you're asking. So sometimes it refers to Yeshua, and then there's a lot of times that it is manipulated and it is meant to be of the enemy.
Context.
Okay.
All right. It is mentioned 27 times in the Bible.
Wow.
I got more than that.
Here's a high warning. Do not be fooled by it. Use your discernment. When you hear it and read it, don't read it out of context and just see if it sets right with you.
I got 98 times.
No, it's 203.
Well, it says 98 times
after the
over
New Testament.
14 books.
Yeah.
And yeah, it goes down to what you just said. But I guess the higher concentration is in these 14 books is what they're referring to. Exodus,
Wow.
Genesis, Leviticus, Numbers, John, Isaiah, and Acts. And I believe it may even be in Revelations also. I can't see that.
Well, since we've been studying Revelation, it puts a twist on how we interpret Revelation, because now we agree that it's no longer doom and gloom. We have to look at a positive way.
Revelation 13:11, Revelation 5, 1 through 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the interesting thing that I am scanning at is in the Bible, it is 201 times. In King James Version, it's 221 times.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not even
depends on the translation. Wow, just depends on the translation.
And they're also they're kind of telling me check the Torah. It's much more infrequent.
Okay.
I don't know what the hell that means.
Well, Torah is only 5 books, right?
Yeah, the first 5 books, the laws of Moses, it's what it's supposed
maybe the numbers mean something. 200 and some, this, that, the other, however many in that book.
to
Maybe he'll
determine
get something out of that.
We know translations are different. So if you look it up in maybe Aramaic, it may be different than what it was in Greek. We don't know.
Right.
Okay. So unless you speak all those languages, which I do not.
French fries. Bonjour.
Actually,
it's actually from French.
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 French toast.
All right. All right. DHP, we're trying our best, but you got us thinking here. All right. His next one is in Siberia. Does your head hurt? You need some Tylenol. All right.
He needs a calculator.
That's your job.
Yeah. In Siberia, September the 5th, 1969, a miner came across a marble sarcophagus. Inside was a stunning young lady around 25 years old, submerged in an unusual pink liquid. She had been asleep for around 800 million years.
Okay.
Wow. She must look pretty good then. All right. The government intervened, snatched the body, and erased all evidence. Well, surprise, surprise.
I thought they made her
Witnesses died shortly after. Is this Sleeping Beauty, the Sleeping Beauty lady, and end time biblical related? And then he asked, where is this body today? Well, okay. Is this the Sleeping Beauty?
Speaking of, Jen, I finally watched the movie Abyss that you've been telling me to watch.
Good for you.
Finally.
How do you like those Atlantean people? Yeah.
The what? The what?
That kind of cold, I think. I said it made you think about the Atlanteans. Yeah. It did me.
They had liquid pink water to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta guess on that.
And in the Quran, they have 2 people who hid in a cave and actually slept for 300 years and then woke up.
Wow.
I don't think Rip Van Winkle got that beat.
I'm rereading this question because I don't want to say it wrong. I don't think I said it right. It says, is this Sleeping Beauty, quote, lady, end time biblical related? So is this Is it biblically related? Okay.
8,000 years? Wow.
800 million years.
800 million years. 800 million years. What, they do carbon dating on her? She finally got her first date.
Yeah.
Carbon dating.
I'm
I
getting
got a strong yes on that one.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm getting she's still
Okay.
asleep.
She's still asleep?
She's still asleep.
Just sleeping?
She's waiting for Prince Charming.
It's DHP. Go find her. All right.
The 800 million seems
Off.
yeah, it's
The date may be wrong.
but the thing of it is okay, have you heard of the sky rocks? They're blue. They say it's like solid oxygen. It's a rare rock. Anyway, this pink seems to be some kind of liquid, but it's is it plant?
Dennis, can I ask if she is of this planet?
It's not plant.
Well, I answered, so I split it. So the first part is it in time biblically related? Ace of Swords, yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, we don't know everything that we were told. So
Pendulum says she's from this planet.
Wow.
Yeah,
Atlantis, maybe?
I want to say
Bigger than that.
okay. Yes, what Dennis saying, but it seems like this pink fluid is off-world.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So here's the other question.
She's from Earth. The pink fluid's off-world. Let's see.
Okay, my favorite go-to is the pink liquid from Anunnakis.
Well,
you got, Jen?
I do have that she is still sleeping. She's and I guess you could say protective custody. She is still sleeping. They said really study this card. Well, if I could hold on to it. It's the Magician card. Let me blow this up here. All right. This is pink. It's being cast down from the off-world. This is all pink. And they said just pay attention to put it in context for the question. And I went, okay, that is off-worlder. Whatever she's in is off-worlder.
Yeah.
She's being preserved now. And I said, for what? And both of these cards came up and says, how about you don't worry about it? I was like, okay. All right.
Yeah.
DHP, stop worrying, DHP.
It was never broken
Yeah,
into.
don't worry.
It was never broken into. They can't.
They probably can't even get into it.
Well, that's just it. They can't get into it. Nothing they've tried has worked.
I just
if there's a lore of that some they got into the no, it's not true.
I get she's in one of the underground military bases.
Yeah, Jen got
Area
something.
51.
Jen got something.
Well, I asked if they've tried to wake her up, and I pulled the Five of Pentacles that they can't get in it. They're left out in the cold. They cannot penetrate it. Wow.
They should try pizza with pineapples. Maybe the sun.
Well, that would be the only key that would open up the door, I think.
Oh, the key.
Dennis doesn't even have the key.
But I wonder what's the purpose. Oh, Jen? Is it to preserve her DNA?
Ooh.
Okay.
And when you're done with that, Jen, you know that color you put around dogs to knock them out, please.
Okay. Working at it, Jay.
I'll give that job to Nadia real quick.
I'm working at it, Jay.
I don't know what he's got. He's got some kind of bug up his ass.
Well, I'm not putting my finger up his ass. I'm just gonna. Oh, that's good
I
one.
got to know on that last question.
That's a good one, Dragonfly 17. She put cryogenics.
Yeah.
Is that the beginning of it?
I got that the fluid is like actually some kind of plant based, but
It's organic?
yeah, but nothing that we would recognize.
No, it's not
I
from
You,
this
you
planet.
well,
wouldn't
no,
have
but I mean, I know it's not from here. I get that, but we wouldn't even. Okay, if let's say they got into it, they're going to say it's X. What's actually it seems to be plant based, believe it or not, but yet it's
You're
liquid
not wrong.
steel. Liquid
You're not
steel. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I
okay.
don't know how to say it. It's like
Kryptonite.
So
cold to the touch.
whatever it is, this is about strategy. It's very strategic. There's a reason that they're using it. You said plant based, and this card came in. That's a gift from this universe. This is all plants covering this, because you can look at it like a portal as well. It could be plant based, but it's not to preserve DNA.
Okay.
But it's strategically done
Mm.
to preserve her. I'm just trying. I just don't know why. Because last time I asked, I got yelled at and said, "Don't worry about it."
Does this sound right, Jen?
What?
Essence, not DNA.
Essence?
Essence to preserve her essence, not DNA. Her essence. She's. I don't know how to.
Is she Eve?
I thought that for a moment.
I was thinking of somebody else, but
I don't know. I think if
Yes.
you try and get that, you might get mixed messages.
Yes,
You getting a yes?
I get a strong yes.
Yeah. Well, hopefully she's coming to get your
Because
imaginary deck.
She
I
had
asked,
enough.
are you,
She was waiting for you to get done with that deck, and you never got done. So she climbed
She went
right
to
back
sleep.
into where she was.
she went to sleep.
She went back to sleep.
well, I asked, I didn't specifically say Eve. I said, are you divine feminine?
Yes.
And I got 10 of cups. Yes, that's the female of the family. And victory. Yes. It's the female essence, the divine feminine.
Okay, we're all kind of getting, and I just got something a little bit different. Like I said, I don't think we'll get a pinpoint on this, but it almost seems okay. Adam and Eve, no belly buttons.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This seems
Yep.
like the first female offspring or one of their offspring. That's all. I don't know.
No,
what that,
I think it's a divine feminine essence. I do.
yeah, but it's all of it at the same time. I mean,
So they froze her because she was an outie, not an
that's what
innie.
I'm saying. There's a belly button. So it feels related to Eve. It feels related. Just what you're saying.
hmm
I don't think we're gonna get a straight answer, but what I'm feeling is it almost feels like Eve's offspring and Jen's right. Also about the I don't know how to
Divine feminine.
yeah, it's
They're
divine
also
feminine, but
divine
it's
masculine.
It is.
all right. Does this make sense?
This is about be patient. You're in limbo right now. You'll find out. You're just going to have to wait. She's very comfortable. Hangman is, but this is something to do with ascension. But she's very comfortable. She's not being harmed. She's just waiting and in limbo. But this is about enlightenment.
Yeah.
That's the hangman.
So because of that, so she's sleeping. Does she still have a? There's the card.
Oh,
Which is, brings up to me. I asked whether or not if she is the divine feminine and she was hidden and sleeping, is there also a divine masculine that's hidden that nobody's found yet?
He's a frog.
And I got a yes.
I got you on this one. This one might see what you think about this. She's the seed of the tree of life.
Ooh.
Oh, interesting.
Try that. That's what they're giving me. My rods went, so I don't know, but that's what they gave me.
Well, let me do this divine masculine one. This is divine masculine.
I'm just curious, since she is sleeping, does she have a consciousness working? Is her consciousness the only thing working?
Oh, okay. All right, here's your divine masculine answer. It's the sun card. Look at him. Yep, there is a divine masculine somewhere as well. Can you imagine if they're now, if you believe in twin flames, if that's kind of thing, if you put them together, can you imagine if that would bring a rebalance?
So that would be blue liquid.
Feels pink.
Possible. All right.
No, that was
Now,
It's like a light purple.
all right. So I did the divine masculine. What was yours, Rocco?
I'm getting. She's the seed of the tree of life.
Seed
I got
of
a
the-
yes on that.
What that means, I don't know.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
it's beyond our understanding.
Oh, wow. All right. We're going too far if they don't want us to know, but I have another
Yeah,
one
'cause
after that
They
one.
were giving me this, like, we're almost getting to the point where it's enough.
Yeah, because the question I'm thinking is that to start over a new one after Revelations?
Ooh, okay. All right. Yeah, they're getting like, stop poking me with the stick kind of thing. All right. All right. The seed question. Look at that.
Mama Gaia.
That's the Empress. Holds
I'll go
life
around
in
and
her
drink it.
hand. Yes. You're going to have to wait for that ship to come in. You're going to have to wait. Now they're starting to say that's enough.
That was a gift.
All right.
That's what they're telling
So
me that was a gift.
I'll try one more. Nadia, what was yours? To start life over?
Yeah,
Or
after Revelations. Yeah.
Yeah, because the heavens and earth get destroyed.
Okay.
A new Garden of Eden.
They gave me a yes and no simultaneously. So
Yeah. No,
I'm going to say,
we stop here.
well, I'm just going to say they gave us enough. And like I said, that was a gift.
Hmm.
Jen might get something.
Yeah, it's telling me to rephrase. That usually means you need to stop.
Yeah. Take it for what it's worth. They gave us a
They're
gift.
starting to get aggravated because the back of my neck gets hot when they start. Okay.
They're behind you going, stop.
It's lead
So-
behind you.
So it's a yes, but it's a no. Okay, this is about strategy.
I
There's
got, yeah.
more to the story. There's more truth behind that. So
But it's not time yet.
this is a gift from the universe, but stop worrying about it.
Thank you,
Okay.
universe. Yeah.
I'll glory and honor, just saying.
Moving along.
All right.
Well, always, Jay, always.
All
The
right.
funny thing is, hold on, I want to just tell you on numerology, September 5, 1969 equals 21, which equals 3, the collective.
Nice. All right. I had to turn the air conditioner on. It's getting warm in here. Spears
It's
heat is up.
getting hot in here.
Yeah.
I'm not taking all my clothes.
All right.
I'm
No.
taking
Go
mine.
sit. Go sit.
All right. Let's do CHP. What do we got, honey?
By the way, Jay, did he get better?
Who?
Big Head, your dog?
Yeah, she's doing good. The little one, the big head's the one with the bug in his ass right now. Her
it's a different
skin's
one?
doing
Is
much
it the
better.
different one?
Huh?
Did I put the wrong one in the bubble?
No, him. You can. Yeah, give him another dose. I don't care. Savage purple. No, she's doing really good.
I put her in there. It's
No,
oops.
him. He's the one with the bug in his ass.
Okay.
He's over there crying, bitching.
It's got to be something in the air because Schneider's doing the same thing outside.
Sorry, what's the question?
We'll
ready.
do doggy comas after the show.
Yes.
Doggy comas all the way around. All right.
During the show. You get one and you get one.
You get one. All right. DHP. What we got, sweetie? Is a star named star because it means Satar, as in Saturday. Saturn. Satan. Uh-oh.
We're back to that. Okay.
All right.
I'm getting a no, but there's a but.
Well, there's a but because we said Saturn is of government constriction, following the rules, which the evil used that as their strength as it would come around certain parts of astrology.
Yeah, they keep showing me angels and stars. They're the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't understand the but. No, but.
Leave my butt alone.
Maybe.
They have no butts.
You're not allowed within 100 miles.
Oh, they take those no acetol pills? Boy, that's an old one. That's a real old one.
So anybody who laughed just got aged.
Balto, hush your face.
DHP, I don't get that that's the main reason. I think this was created and manifested by mankind. This was done by man. That's not of the divine. That is manifesting it. This is negatively aspected. This is to bring off balance. Just using those terms will change the frequency and the energy. So, especially since we know that our calendar's messed up, our zodiacs are messed up, it's all done deliberately.
Jen, can you pull one more card, and that may answer the but? It says look to the bottom of that card. I don't know what that means.
Look at the bottom card?
No, the next, just pull the next card.
Oh, the next?
Look towards the bottom of the card.
Look towards the bottom.
Means boots with
that you might understand the but with that. I don't know what they're telling me. Look towards the bottom of that card. Is there a symbol?
Okay.
What?
I gotta see the beat. It's me laughing.
I'm gonna hold it up. Let me switch the screen here. Because I said it would change the energy and the frequency when you change the names of those things. This is a sword, so it's about names. It is to bring heartache and disappointment. Now, the base card, that's a number 3, by the way.
Okay.
The base card is she's gripping her chest.
Okay.
So, and that's where the swords point. So,
oh, I see. The arm, grip something. Yeah. I don't know what the butt is.
Is it to keep you down? To keep you down.
Okay.
Or to take control, yeah. Be right back.
Just the rest of her cards, she's crying. So.
Oh, hold that up again, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, that actually looked like someone on a cross there. That sword,
Oh.
Real quick, my eyes was like a crucifixion there. Honest to goodness, this is the way the sword was. Might played a trick on my eye. Sorry.
Wow.
No coincidence.
Yeah. This card is about just disappointment and heartache. But remember, swords are about words, thoughts, intentional, what you hear, media. It could be newspapers, things like that. But titles, that's fascinating. But definitely man-made and created.
Okay.
All right, the next part of his copy on this one was, are we to uncover the real names, or maybe we have to rename what's already been named by the baddies? By doing so, are we changing timelines and dimensions?
What are we renaming?
Well, they changing timelines and dimensions.
I don't understand renaming. Renaming the stars?
Yeah, the names, like the days of the week. Are we going to rename like Saturday? Well, at the end of that last reading, let me see if I can find it again. I pulled this card up, and the baby page of wands is starting over again. That's a new beginning, and I said this could mean that we're going to rename them.
Okay.
So I didn't even read that question, but it already told you that.
Yeah.
All right, but oh wow, the base card on that's another baby page. Cups. Get excited.
Okay.
Get excited. This should excite you emotionally. It'll change. All right, thank you. This is not going to happen until we go over to the 5th dimension, though. That will not happen here on this dimension. So.
I wonder if that 5 That's what that was about, the 5 in Revelations, and we were talking about that. I'm sorry, that just came like from we were keying on I was keying on the 5 last time. It's not the
Mm-hmm.
5s of the judgment. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, that's for another.
Okay, we're gonna go. Is that what you're saying? It's different density. Okay. All right. So when we ascend to the fifth dimension, here's a 5. We lose that sense of calendar dates. We don't need that because we're
The
beyond space
time.
and time.
Yeah.
This is
Right.
the infinity symbol in the other card deck. So yeah, that those little baby pages just means we're not gonna have to worry about it. We're gonna be beyond space and time. It'll be all good. All right.
You don't think you can push them more towards the wall?
Let's see. DHP still got some, and then I have a someone,
Someone put a question or something in there.
and then I still got the ones in the chat. Let's do this
Someone.
someone. We'll bounce around a little bit. I'll get him, DHP. I promise. Twitter, or now known as X. Does Elon know if this is our 10th reset or last completion ending? Okay. Wow.
Like it.
Yeah, it was.
So
They
this
were showing me
means
the X today, and
okay.
the change of Twitter X, and
I
it
didn't
was
know they
just it was
changed
kind of
it.
showing me. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
they changed it.
they made him pull it down. I understand that, but what I'm
Mm.
saying is that something he knows? Does he know this is? They were implying that it's the 10th, either the 10th time we're here, or this is the 10th
Oh,
and
okay. So
final.
they're making the connection as the Roman numeral, the X
Yeah,
being the
and like
10.
the
Okay.
10th time we're here, or the 10th and final. This is it. This is it.
Reset.
Well,
Yeah,
you also
reset.
have to understand the Tesla. I believe the Tesla has the X series, X. And
I
also
think
his
so. And then
child,
he's got SpaceX.
SpaceX, and his child's name has an X.
Nice. Maybe he knows something we don't.
Maybe
Yeah, it was like I said.
extraterrestrial.
They give me something like that. I didn't
Okay.
really, but it apparently. I guess maybe because like end times revelation. I don't know. Last days on Earth, 10th
Okay.
10th reset. Something I don't know.
Yeah, I got the 10th reset.
Okay.
10th reset.
Yeah, and the
Wow.
10th, and Twitter going to X, meaning the end of, is a yes.
Okay.
All right.
Oh. Something else came in was like Mary Xmas, Christ.
Christ.
Okay. I love Spirit.
Spirit
Yeah.
loves you.
We all do.
Okay.
Spirit
Yes.
has a sense of humor too.
Oh my God, yes they do. Yes.
What are you getting here?
I'm sorry.
X coin.
X coins.
No money, or we're not going to do the coins.
No,
Another
it's a
X,
gift
yeah.
from the universe. 10 is the completion. Ascension with the off-worlders.
Okay.
Extraterrestrial, yeah.
I just could not understand why they would give me something like that. So it, like I said, it has to do with ascension and truth, I guess, not 3D. Okay, I feel better about it.
Is ascension with the off-worlder, meaning those that have
Because the off-worlders are in a fifth
gone to
dimension.
different places?
We're going higher and we'll be able to interact with them much more. Okay. All right. Well, it has advice for us. So as we ascend, because they're already 5D and above.
Right.
So when we ascend and go to parallel Gaia, whatever they call her, wherever we go. When we will mix and blend with the off-worlders and go to different timelines, parallel universes.
Do I need to look for my red cape now?
Do what?
Do I need to look for my red cape now?
Yeah.
Red cape?
Red cape?
Yes.
Red cape.
No capes.
No capes.
No
Okay.
capes.
All right.
Got it.
There is some advice that they have for the collective, because I pulled more. The collective needs to set boundaries. I think this is a very 3D thing. Now, this is the Page of Swords. Be careful who you're listening to.
Yes.
Remember, here when you listen to us, you're going to get the advice of stay in spirit mode, go within.
Yes.
That's what we focus on. So try to, Nadia puts it best when she says, we're in 3D, not of the 3D. Okay. You can live here on this Gaia, but you do not have to be involved in all the stuff that they're doing. So
Your
just
focus
spirit.
should always be within and never without.
Yes, very much so. All right. I still see you, DHP. Let me go up here. I want to do a couple from the chat. We'll bounce it back and forth here. Let's do, Susan had one. I got up this morning feeling like the white hats are excited about the RV coming out soon. Is this true? Okay. I will answer that. Rocco probably will not.
No, I'll try. What is RV?
The reevaluation, it's the financial monetary system.
Shows you how connected I am. Just so you
Yeah,
know.
no, that's okay. That's all right.
No, they won't. They won't let me.
Okay.
Straight as an arrow.
All right. It's just not in your forte on your resume. It's okay.
You do realize, of course, it has nothing to do with watches, right?
Watches.
Watching you. Has to do with time, though, apparently.
I got a yes and a yes.
I did too.
Awesome.
I did too.
Okay.
Meaning yes, and then by the end of the month. Yes.
Yeah, this is fascinating. Okay, so this is they're following a divine plan here. This is a beautiful card about the financial market. Now, so this is what you need to pay attention to, okay? The Tower. We get this every time we do the RV. You're going to have this first. But this also, because it could mean coming crashing down in complete chaos. But you have to remember, a tower, when it's well aspected, just means the end of one thing, beginning. Great changes are coming. So yes, that they're divinely planned. So that's good. Baby Page of Wands, determined to start it over again, start something new. Baby Page of Wands is about new beginnings. Six of Swords, you are protected and you're going to come out of these troubled waters. Now, Dennis got a feeling before the end of the month.
And remember, don't focus on that.
Yes.
Yeah, don't put a date on it.
Yeah.
We're talking about the RV?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. This is a Pentacle card. This is the Seven of Pentacles. That means you've done the work, you've studied it. Now you're literally leaning there going, okay, you just watch and wait to see how it harvests itself. You know, tarot does not like space and time. This is still being done, the Justice card. It will balance itself out, so don't push it. Okay, you can manifest it. Manifest it. You put the work in. Say, I'll have it. I'll have it. I'll have it. But the fact that the Hermit card is in there is a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Also, just keep doing your work. Keep meditating and getting your frequency up. That's of the 3D.
Mm-hmm.
So once you're above that, that comes easier.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and stop questions because I still have some starred and I still have some in the coffee shop. So let's
Okay.
just stop them.
You want to
And
join?
we've
Yeah.
gone an hour and 35 minutes. And I still do oracles too.
I still have 4 hours.
I know you do. Jen just needs a nap. I love you, but my brain won't work if I'm too tired. Well, it doesn't work when I'm wide awake either, but that's okay. All right.
Got
Here
way
we
too
go.
much to do, I guess.
I'll answer your questions at karaoke tonight, Dennis.
Yeah, okay.
All right. DHP, here we go, sweetie. Have many beings of light that heavily rely on technology turn their backs on us due to the fact that we don't need tech and are only growing in our powers and may envy us for that.
Can you
Could
repeat?
this,
Yeah,
yeah,
Hey, Lee, he exists.
he does
uh,
exist.
did he pop in? I didn't even see him. Hello.
Yeah, you popped in.
Have many
Who was
beings.
that man behind the curtain?
That's Oz. He's the wizard.
He's the odd one out.
Heavily rely on technology, turn their backs on us due to the fact that we don't need tech. Well, the techie people are the Arcturians. That's their thing. They are really into heavily technology stuff, and the Arcturians are working with the Federation. So I would find that hard to believe.
Yeah, I recently had something with this. Similar. One of the things I got was, okay, as we grow as a society, everyone gets technology. But we have something that they've lost over years. Okay, just like while technology is a great thing, they're trying to go back to their spiritual roots in many aspects, like we are.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just one of those things where they, over the centuries and over the millennium, they have lost what, just like we do, like we connect with Yeshua spirit, they've
Mm-hmm.
lost a whole lot of that. So that's my, I know I've done this and felt it, so I'm not going to do it again with
Well,
the
Right.
rug. It's just been recent.
Mm.
we lost the balance between nature and technology.
Yep. I'll be right back. This dog's
Okay, that's
gonna
fine.
try and he might get choked out. I'm not sure. Hold on.
I'll
Well,
see you.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I know from my understanding that a lot of the off-worlders are trying to reset their emotional, like you said, spiritual side, that they envy. So I think what DHP is trying to say is, do they envy the fact that we can live without technology, but we have to have our emotions and our spiritual, because we have to have that. They don't necessarily deal with that. They don't get very personal.
Well, I
So,
I heard once that people who go towards the AI will be stuck in the AI.
mm-hmm.
So if you're going spiritually, yeah,
If
I
you
mean,
choose that with all those little chip things or any of that stuff, and you choose to do, what do they call that, transhumanism?
yeah, but they got the new technology, the chip that you choose to put in your hand to do the vending machine or anything like that. They live off of just AI, which
Yeah,
cuts their spirituality.
exactly. It tethers that
So,
cord, or
yes,
the cord that's tethered, it severs it.
it severs it. Yeah, or
Yeah,
it separates you from.
right. Or at least it lengthens it to where you're just not connected anymore.
Exactly. So that's where a division would also happen.
Okay. I'm going to pull cards on it, but he went to continue to say, if this is true about them envying us because we don't really need tech, could this relate to the concept of the third of the stars falling from the sky mentioned in the Bible? So, like in an off-world, or does that, if they don't want to deal with us, could that possibly be represented as that in Revelation? Well, there's many off-worlder groups out there. So, okay, well, let's just ask that.
Well, the weirdest thing that came in my mind was
Mm-hmm.
either it's in a movie, but it's also the first flag, the 13 stars.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know.
13 colonies.
13 colonies, but I believe it's also in a movie. They have these flying stars, and it ends up going in a like 13 stars.
Oh. Okay.
Now, my son was just here. I could have asked him because I think it's Paramount. I'm not sure.
Yes, Paramount has the stars
Yeah.
over the mountain.
Oh, the movie or the TV. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Let's see the area.
I wonder if that has to do with the off-worlders.
Okay.
EMS, guys, it's finally went on.
Yeah, there's the EBS guys.
EBS, that's it.
He's not hurt, he's in trouble. Okay.
Depends on the frequency, you know what's wrong.
Okay. So DHP, this has to do with our emotional. I do not get that it has to do with the stars and Revelation. Now, I do get that they're not as family oriented as we are. These are all cup cards. So the Knight of Cups is they tread real lightly when it comes to getting all mushy gushy and doing the emotional. They're not that way. They just don't do it. Yeah. Page of Cups, but they do get excited watching us be that way because they don't get it. They do not understand. They get excited about us and the way we show emotion and feelings and love. What'd you get, Dennis?
I'm the same as you. No.
What?
No nose. Nose to.
Nose.
I asked whether or not if Galactic decided to fly off and not do this anymore.
I don't think that they've left us. They're still there, but they do envy the fact that we have emotions. And I also got to know that it doesn't represent the stars falling from the sky.
Right.
Okay. All right. And it says many passages in the Bible often hold multiple layers of meaning and history. It tends to repeat itself. Yep. Have many beings of the light that heavily rely on technology turn their backs on us due to the fact that we don't need tech and are only growing in our own powers that may envy us for that. Well, it's kind of the same thing. I still don't think that they're turning their back on us, but we'll see. Could this relate? Is this just typed twice? Could this relate to the concept of the third of the stars falling from the sky mentioned in the Bible? I think this just repeats itself because it's written like almost 3 times.
Yeah.
DHP, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Is it just written twice? I think it was. I think it just got copied and pasted. You tell me if not.
So who is envious? The off-worlders or the people who are AI?
They're saying the beings of light. So off-worlders, are they jealous of us? I think if they're beings of light, I don't think that they, I don't even know, would they have that emotion? I don't know.
That's an emotion. I don't think they have that.
Thank you, DHP. I saw you, honey. Thank you, honey.
Yeah.
Just repeat it.
Also, from what I get is they're actually cheering us on because what happens with us happens with them. So there is jealousy.
And they have family members that are down here that are stuck, and they can't have their completion if we don't finish ours either.
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not getting the jealousy part.
Okay.
And,
all right. Let's see what else I've got here starred. I'll finish up the chat room and then I'll finish up DHPs and we will call it in.
Queen you got?
I have Moonchild in me, and then I have 17 has one too. Are the only 2 left in the chat?
I'm checking.
Okay. All right.
Everyone wanted out that time, pardon me.
That's okay. They're partying. It's Friday night. What are you talking about? All right.
Out.
Moonchild. I had a dream, saw a calendar page Monday the 2nd. Conversation in my dream was Labor Day. Looked it up, 9/2/20 2024 will be a Monday. Wonder if it signifies to me or a world event. Somebody trying to get your attention with that date. We'll see if it's a yes on that and if it's meant for you or like the whole world. Maybe they'll tell me what it is.
I got a yes, and seems to be just for her or her family.
Okay.
Doesn't seem to be world.
2024?
I didn't look at the
Coming
date.
up.
If it was significant for her.
Well, the 2nd of
Wow.
September for 2023 is Saturday.
Do you remember?
It says September 2024. 24 is a Monday.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying the for 2023, that's going to be on the Saturday, so that would probably be 2024, the Monday she's got, and not 2024.
It might be just for her because it totals a 1. Leadership, entrepreneurship.
I'm also getting maybe a timeline on that, a secondary timeline that it might be significant for, but it doesn't feel like ours.
Yeah. I mean, maybe during that time, Moon, you might have to be a leader for your community.
Okay, well, what I'm getting is, well, it has to do, her gifts are going to shine because I also get the community thing too, that you're going to have to help somebody because I have loss here. This is the 3 of Swords. That's loss and disappointment. Something's going to happen.
Yeah, the breakdown.
Is financial. The Knight of Pentacles now, I'm getting financial.
Yeah, yes.
You're going to have to bring balance. You're going to use your gifts and balance to help them through this. These are swords. So you have hidden secrets. I wonder if you're going to help people if there is a financial crash around that time, if you're going to have to keep everybody calm with the knowledge that you have. Does that make sense? Because this is about bringing balance. And if you know about the RV and the crash is coming up and your neighbors don't, you may be helping them through that.
Yeah.
Okay, they're saying whatever it is globally.
Yep.
That's the world, but there's a firm foundation. So if it does happen around that time, like a world event, and it is financial, you have the wherewithal to know to keep people calm.
Yeah.
And say, here, let me show you what
I got a yes on another timeline also.
Oh,
for me,
okay.
the other timeline was world. That's
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
it's going to
Well,
be
the base part on that is the 6 of Pentacles, and that's humanitarian efforts and money. So that's what tarot says. So not that it can't be all those other things, but that's what tarot is saying.
Yeah, and numerology, by the way, it agrees with you, John.
Yes. All right. All right. Let's do dragonflies. This is the last that I have starred. Did you find any other ones, Nadia?
Well, there's another dragonfly.
Yeah, it's at the end after the no more questions, so I don't know.
Oh.
So
if I can find it, I'll star it and they'll say.
It's at 5:38 on mine, so it'll be 8:38 on yours.
Oh, that's right. I never even thought of looking at there.
That's weird. I don't know why I can't find it.
It's probably after the no more questions mark.
BHP.
All right. All right.
Wouldn't let me answer that one. Sorry, I asked twice.
I'll go look in a second. Let's do 17s and then DHP. I saw that, honey. I'll go back and look at it. He said he had a question if those beings that rely on tech turn on us for not needing tech out of envy. We are growing in our own power. Okay, I'll redo it. I'll come back around to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need me to. That's fine. Okay.
Yeah, Dragonfly 17's other question is like,
It's the same.
Is it the same thing?
Above DHP Juniors.
It's almost the same, but it has two celebrities' names to it, I believe.
Yeah.
It just has celebrities. So I think if you say elite,
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's do this one on the screen where the tells destroying property of the elite taken out. Okay.
DHP is saying no. You guys already answered the question. Need to go back to it.
All right. Well, I want to make sure you feel satisfied with the way we answered it. So.
I tried one more time. It said, well, let me do it.
Okay. Well, this is what I got. Now, it looks like some of the, like the ones that you're seeing out in public, that they're an illusion. I think we already knew that. There's a lot of people out there that are doubles, fakes, masks, clones, whatever you want to call them. So don't.
AI.
Yeah, they could be any of those things. So this is to cause you confusion. It's an illusion. Don't pay attention to it. So they've kind of split it, unless you would go through every single one, and there's too many to count. Some are in limbo, being in the process of getting, they're just kind of stuck and they're waiting to be processed, kind of thing. And some of them have already been processed, and it came quickly. Probably depends on how nasty they were. Temperance, just be patient with the process. It does take a while. So some have, some haven't. But who you're seeing out is fake, because at least they're caught and round up, and maybe even they just have one of them little ankle bracelet things on and they can be tracked. But wow, okay, very blunt and to the point on that one. 3, maybe, no, you want all 4 of them? Okay. All right. They said the bottom cards. Hi, Snyder. All right. So their world has come crashing down. That's the tower. Complete chaos for them. Going through their judgment, being taken out. And that could include death. They're very blunt with these cards. They also have, there's many secrets. Some may be taken somewhere else as well. So that's beyond the veil. So I know I have also heard that they've taken some to serve a sentence off world. So, but I hope that answers your question. What did you guys have anything to add to that?
Wouldn't let me.
Yeah. 2, 3D. All right.
yeah, I mean, I think they're probably destroying evidence and saving other things over there. So, but the people were dealt with already.
Some, well, and some are in holding. Some have been taken off world, but who you're seeing is not even real anyway. So
Exactly. Yeah.
all right. They would have to take out all of Hollywood and music industry and everything out, modeling, you name it. You wouldn't have anything left except maybe a handful. All right. Let's see. All right, DHP, let's get to it, darling. It's got, did Archangel Uriel play a role in safeguarding the tree of knowledge with his flaming sword? We'll start with that first part of that question.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Like bang right in there. I see you.
I want to sidetrack that one, Jay. Was Archangel Uriel during that time with Enoch in the Garden of Eden?
Get a no,
No? Okay.
but it feels like it was written, like you wrote it down or something. Is that what scribing? Yeah, scribed it.
Nice.
All right. Very blunt and to the point. All right. I got a huge Ace of Cups. Yes, absolutely. He is represented by the Knight of Wands. So that's a flaming warrior. Yes. This was done to preserve for humanitarian purposes. And so it would not be lost. Okay. So it is still in preservation. So it's being preserved. And Uriel was the one to do it.
Yes.
All right. So Dennis popped out. What'd you get, Rocco?
I got what you did. It was immediate yes.
Okay.
Can hold on. Is there three knocks? Is that a way to call Uriel in? Three knocks.
Is that a form of the communication to get him here?
I don't know if you hear that he's around or three knocks it can help. I don't know.
If you knock or you hear knocking, it could represent
three knocks. Yeah.
What's if you hear it or if you call? If you not,
I
he
think
will
you
come.
can call it in, or he's calling to you.
See, because I know that
Three knocks.
the old superstition of knock 3 times.
Yeah, three knocks. He knocks.
Knock on wood, but they
knocks,
said
he
that
knocks.
was opposite.
Can you do a yes or no on that?
Yep.
Dennis is not there.
It's actually knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want.
If you want me,
but
twice on
the pipe.
If the answer is no.
Oh, my darling.
Well, at least it's not one of those musical things where you have to finish the end on the other side.
Yeah. We should have a show some night. Just you have to speak in a lyric.
Ooh, I love it. I'm going.
That would be fun. It'd be a tough drinking game though.
Either way, you can do it and he can do it.
Okay.
And you get the number 3. The number 3 is in here and it can go both ways. That's the ship coming and going. So you can communicate. Okay. Everyone can do this. This is a celebration. You should be happy to know that you can do it. That's a beautiful thing.
Oh, glory and honor. Thank you.
Nice.
All right. We're going to be going around here knocking and listening for stuff. All right.
They might shut you down if you keep singing that song, though. No more song.
You go start singing Knocking on Heaven's Door. Mm-hmm. How about that? Okay.
That may be closed on the weekend.
Did Dennis leave or he's just left for a moment?
He's just muted and out right now. I don't know. Okay, it says, does his influence, we're still talking about Uriel, does his influence extend to awakening individuals within spiritual communities today, given his association with holding the keys to knowledge? Well, I would say Rocco probably picked up on that download. That's why we can still communicate with him to this day, getting his attention. But I'll pull cards.
That was almost like they answered the question before you read it.
Yeah, well, they do that because they know ahead of time. They cheat. They look over my shoulder.
Uh-oh.
Well, I know also just from past experience, Uriel's one of his, it's my Enoch. It's Uriel's one of his angels.
Yep. All right. Let's see what we got. Beautiful card. Yes. So he still comes to awaken people to this day. Yes. Okay. So the Temperance card comes in. That's him bringing spiritual balance from the 3D spiritually going back and forth. That's he comes extremely quickly. All right, with his knowledge beyond the veil, that's the high priestess, lots of secrets, okay? And the chariot to help overcome the adversities that humans are going through. So yes, that's a flat out huge yes. Still does it to this day, brings his knowledge and wisdom. So beautiful. Base card on that's Two of Swords. Don't fear it. If you see him or get a download from him, don't fear it.
Yep.
He's my guy too.
Beautiful. All right, here we go. Archangel Uriel came to me in a dream last night. It was brief, but his acknowledgement left a huge impact. Can I get a more detailed message from what Archangel Uriel, what does he want me to know? And thank you. All right, well, let's see, honey. What if he's allowed to tell me? If Spirit says that it's private, yeah, they won't tell me. They'll tell me be quiet and don't ask.
Whose question is this?
This is DHP's.
Yeah, this is all you, Jen. They just gave me all Jen.
Yeah,
And you might be right on that, what you just said.
Yeah, because if it's not meant for me to know or any of us or the world watching to know, they will say, don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Mama told me not to come.
What was that?
Mama told me not to come.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You're seeing me in the dark. It's so funny.
Not to come. I have that on the playlist. That's a good song. All right, DHP. All right, now listen. I can only tell you 2 messages, and that's it. And I have to stop. It says you need to keep standing up about your faith and your spirituality. If someone's giving you a hard time about you're crazy, you've got to stand your ground when it comes to that. Okay, that is one. That you're very strong and independent. And he also wants you to know that you have the ability to summon him anytime you want to fight with you, for you. And this is about truth. You're coming into your ascension so fast that people are going to start calling you crazy. Stand your ground and say, no, I'm not. Don't, and then just don't worry about it. This is for you and me.
No black water.
Stop asking and don't worry about it. You're fine.
Join our crazy group, DHP.
Oh, he's already a part of it. You should get very excited. That said, final card, pull it, get very excited about it. All right.
Go ahead, Jen, say it, because we's crazy.
That blue whale keeps going across the top.
You change your mind too much. All right.
You got something else?
Yeah, I was told you may do the base card after telling me not to pull anymore. On the Magician card, that's mastering your skills and with for ascension. So keep working on that, and don't let people tell you you're nuts. Honey, we all crazy, but it's the good kind.
Yes, it is.
All right. Final one. You ready?
Yes.
Ready.
DHP, I did some digging on the word Israel or Israel.
Mm-hmm.
The angel of death goes by the name Azrael. Notice any similarities in the pronunciation, Azrael, Israel. Coincidence. I mean, is it a coincidence? And another name it goes by is Samuel. Or Samuel, yeah, Samael. If you change the letters around, it becomes Ishmael. Ishmael is the ancestor of the Muslims. Yeah, we know. It is the same entity controlling both factions. Is this correct? Well, all right, let's break it down. So, is it just a coincidence that there's a similarity between Israel and Azrael?
He's not seeing Azazel.
As
He's not seeing
it's
Azazel on this either.
Azrael, Azrael.
Yeah.
Azrael, but Azazel, we're familiar with him.
Yeah, very much.
Yeah. But,
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what he's typing or not, but
Now he's
that's all
got
they're showing me.
AZRAEL. Now I'm going to show you this real quick. This is not tonight's archangel, but we also have
Azrael.
Archangel Azrael, but it's
Yeah.
There is Azrael,
Is-
yeah.
Is it two different ones?
Yeah, I'll have to check that. But what's so funny is today I'm out in the yard,
Uh-huh.
and the word Israel came to my head, but it came as the question is real.
Is it real? Oh, okay. All right.
Is real because
Is
if it's
real.
not, if the real Israel is in another location.
Well, we have to remember that Israel came later. It was originally Jacob, is what we were told.
Jacob,
Right.
what the
Israel was renamed. The original name to the land was Jacob.
Jacob's troubles. Jacob.
was
Yeah,
that
it was
before the
Jacob.
Philistines or after the Philistines, or the
Before.
oh before it was
Before.
Way
Jacob?
before, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it okay?
It was before Joseph went to Egypt.
Yes.
Before he was born, probably.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah,
God
even the
told him.
Magi or the wise men had predicted, when they predicted Yeshua's birth, they said, a star shall rise out of Jacob. And that was Israel was referred to as Jacob.
Nice.
Yeah. Sadly, is Israel. There's a good angel and a bad angel working hand in hand, or not hand in hand, but again, a constant battle. Good Azazel, the bad. Azrael, the good.
Well, that's a good way to put a spin on it, Spirit. Thanks a lot. Could it be that the negative one is like one of the fallen ones, but was a sibling to the good one? Because that's a sibling
Yes,
card, and
without
they
a doubt.
battle to this day.
Without a doubt.
Well, it says angel of death, Azrael,
Mm-hmm.
servant of God,
Yeah.
falling angel that serves Satan.
Yeah, but Michael has also been looked at as the angel of death because of the warrior within him. He's gone to take many.
Yeah, but he's the good angel of
Yeah,
death.
good angel of death. I mean,
This one is the falling angel of death.
well,
Well,
don't
wasn't
forget.
Lucifer? It's just like looking at Lucifer. Wasn't he
Right.
called the morning star? But Yeshua was also referred to as the morning
Right.
star at some point.
Actually, in Revelations, is referred to as the morning star. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeshua. Yeah.
So it's a similar situation here.
Mockery. Excuse me. Sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, if the good angel takes you, it's just kind of like the lures of the boatman. There's an exchange.
Yeah.
The bad. Someone takes it to Hades or Tartarus or whichever. Hell, I don't know which one. I don't know.
Yeah, because if I keep going through the examples that he gave us, it's at the final part. It says this is the same entity controlling both factions.
Yeah. Oh,
So
are they controlling same entity controlling both factions? Well, since there's a good and a bad, are they okay? Maybe it's a thought of it's appointed by Yeshua, perhaps like the four winds are in many respects the four horsemen.
See, I pulled the
Oh,
Ace
my
of
brain
Swords.
is hurting.
It was to bring balance. You have to have balance.
Yeah,
Good
but
for some people. What is going on with this?
it's
Okay. All right.
there seems to be a
Okay.
chew in that.
So there's some deception from
Chew.
mankind there.
Yeah, there seems to be a chew within that. A chew.
Yeah,
Two.
exactly.
Let's do.
Yeah, there is, because I got the hoodwink card. This is to
Okay.
trick mankind with words. This
Well,
is
that's
to
like
cause confusion.
that's like we talked about Suleiman and Suleiman,
Yeah.
Solomon and Suleiman.
And if I'm not mistaken, even in some, there were some stories, I can't remember if it was Ethiopia or whichever, but Samael
Mm-hmm.
was a fallen angel in certain respects. So it's a language.
Yeah,
I think there's, in many respects, it almost seems like they talk about the same angels and put them in good and bad situations, but I think it's a problem of translation, maybe.
exactly. Because
Well, it's done deliberately by the sneeze people.
God bless you.
Yeah. The Ace of Pentacles. This was manifested by them to bring fear and anxiety to people, because that lowers your frequency. So if you've got one they sound the same, one good, one bad, people are going to get confused. It's just like when we talk about Revelation, to scare the crap out of people
exactly,
into submission.
exactly. I need a leader because we're going to be lost with the low frequency.
Yeah. So yeah, and then you will welcome with open arms the AC, the anti. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, but if we just laugh and go, "We good, we out of here. I ain't worried about it." I'm offended. I'm not worried about it. So,
Yeah, but even if you were to translate it, say Aramaic, not every letter has an English letter that matches it.
Yeah, right.
So even if you were to say that, we don't know how it was actually written.
You know what I would like to do on the rods and on the cards and on the pendulum,
Okay.
which no one asked, save it for another time. We don't know how the angels were created. We have no clue. Nothing's written. There's information that kind of states what, God obviously created them before the world, everything like that. I would like to see what we can get on something to do with how the angels were created. There's nothing out there. I mean, there's some stuff in Apocrypha, but nothing talks about their creation.
Okay.
I would be interested in trying to find out something about their creation, because there's really nothing out there. And maybe it's a stab. It's a shot in the dark. We might get shot down like, no, boom, boom, boom. No, you ain't doing that.
Yeah.
But just something to think about.
All right.
I don't think we'll get far, but
let me ask the cards this. Were they created by one creator?
The angels? Or the good and the bad?
Good or bad.
Okay.
Is it done by one creator?
Well, technically, they were all good at one point.
Right.
Yeah, but it's for balance, actually. I mean, it's just like us doing our soul contracts down here.
Yeah.
We choose to be a bad person or a good person. It's just a learning lesson here.
Right.
But what if their choice was, do you want to be a good angel or do you want to be a bad angel? And let's see what happens at the end of this game.
Right.
Okie dokie.
What we do know is they are immortal.
Yeah,
I mean, they're not talked about ever being. They're always in prison. They're never killed. They never go away. That's their punishment, is eternal damnation and imprisonment. They can't die.
Right.
That's a unique thing. With again, I'm just saying.
Or be restored.
Yes.
Redeemed. Yeah.
Right.
And that's it. Like
So how does the lake of fire come into all this?
The lake of fire?
Well, that was for complete and utter destruction. I haven't really studied it. And as we get into Revelation more, we should, because the lake of fire thrown in there, did they suffer in all of eternity, or are they just flat out destroyed altogether?
Yeah.
Or is it a void? It's just a void. It's an imprisonment of nothingness. I don't know. Like the fallen pit and everything. What's there? Is it a
Well, it's supposed to be the total. The what makes it horrible is that it's a total separation from the divine creator.
right?
That there's no connection.
Yeah,
That's hell to me. I couldn't imagine.
right. But I mean, like I said, it was just I've never seen anything out there like it. I would like to see if we could take a stab at it, and if they say no,
Mhm.
no.
Well, I did ask this. I said, were the angels all divinely created or made by one creator? And I got a huge ace of swords. That's an
Okay.
angel. That's
Yes.
yes, one creator. And they continued to tell me more. And they're all major arcana cards.
Okay.
Some were fooled. That's the fool card.
Okay.
Justice had to be served. And then they went there.
Oh shit.
Okay.
What was
That was
was
okay.
that?
I thought we knew this already.
Oh, okay. Would you ask this? I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Was Adam and Eve created to replace the angels? In other words, an updated version of them.
Well,
Angel 2.0?
it was
Just
supposed to be that because angels are so different,
right,
especially in
but
their looks and
also
their
the angels
abilities.
are supposed to serve us, but
Right.
I
We
just got
were
a
made
yes
in
to that.
God's image.
Well, it would
They were
depend
not.
upon which level of angels you're referring to as to who they are.
Okay, it almost seems like that was a yes that I got, and it almost seems like God found favor in them instead of making them angels. I don't know. It was a quick boom stab. Like yes, it was. They were originally going to be another form of angel.
Well, as far as we understand, they were created with a crystalline body like an
Right.
angel. So,
So you
um,
get a yes or no on that? I don't know. I'm
okay.
getting yeses.
So did we have crystalline bodies as Adam and Eve and then we lowered it?
Yes. Right.
I'm sorry. I'm keep that. I didn't want this to extend that for you, Jen. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's all right. All right.
It wasn't my fault. It
To
was all Eve's
replace.
fault. She was listening to the
Yeah,
lizard.
yeah.
I had nothing to do with it.
Wow. Okay. Adam and Eve. Okay. Yeah. That's a huge ace of pentacles, and the Adam and Eve card is in here.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, glory and honor. That was another gift.
In the world. What does that mean? What are you saying? Rare image.
I don't know if we'll get far on this. They may give us tidbits, though. They seem a little receptive.
Okay. Thank you, Spirit. They just said, okay, so they're saying that's a whole lot. But the world card and the Empress, and that's creation for the world. And they said, this is something you need to work on. So now we have homework.
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 Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I waited a little so I know what my homework assignment is.
Wow. So we're going to look into a little bit more. I know you said that there's not a whole lot of information out there.
No, there isn't.
All right. Well,
This may be all internal.
Well,
you know what I
may
mean?
just go in, do some meditation, and talk to Spirit, and figure what we can do on our own in our own time with
And
Spirit.
see what's out there. I think you know what? I don't know about the Anunnaki might have something on it, or the what's it called, the Cobran Bible, maybe. Check the Cobran Bible. There might be something on that translate the names from races to angels.
Well, let me see if I can go back through my
Yeah,
Cipher
something.
Bible that's got all the missing books, and I'll see what I can find through
Okay,
that as
let's
well.
check that out. Okay, that'd be pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I know Dennis has the hierarchy of the angels. He's done a show on that. If no one's seen that, go back to Dennis's channel. He has
Yeah,
done a hierarchy
absolutely.
of angels. Very informative. Very informative.
Dennis, did you finish writing that book, Interview with the Angels, before you left Eden?
Well, I started to, but then the two angels showed up and kicked me out.
All right.
And unfortunately, I left that manuscript back in Eden.
We got to go back in Shambhala and find it.
Yeah.
So,
thank you, Eric. If you're still in here, thank you, sweetheart. He said, "Great show, folks."
Thanks. And I have to leave. You guys gave me a plethora of songs I can sing tonight.
Awesome. Have fun.
Yes, absolutely.
And I would like to add prayers to Michigan. I hear there's a tornado watch over there.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
prayers to all over there. Have a great night. See you next Wednesday.
You guys. Yes.
Bye.
Well, I'll see you Monday morning. So.
I'll probably text you tonight. Bye.
You'll have a good weekend.
If you're not sleeping.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You had a wonderful show, Dennis. Nadia, always. Thank you. It was so much fun.
All right.
Love you guys. Bye.
Love you too, honey. All right. Thanks to our beautiful roundtable crew. Thanks to all of you in the chat room for sticking around. And thank you for all of your beautiful coffees and questions. Wow, did you get our brains working tonight? I hope I got them all and I didn't miss anybody. If I did, I apologize. I will see you again Monday morning at 11 a.m. And we'll just do whatever you want to do. Maybe we'll touch base on and catch up with these as well. Let's get to your oracles and I'll turn you loose for the weekend. Okay. Let's start out with our angel of abundance as well. Always. It says, it is safe for you to receive. All right. I think we've had that one before. The more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world. That's right. Always bless others. All right. Who is our archangel tonight? Seraphim. Okay. So we've stepped up from archangel. Sorry about knocking the camera. Seraphim, Seraphina. Beautiful. Holding some scrolls. Very interesting. Be an ambassador for Earth. Build your bridge to source. It says choosing this card suggests that you are acting as an intergalactic ambassador in your sleep or are training for this role. Haven't we, though? You may even be part of the team that advises the intergalactic council that runs this universe. Aren't we, though? Mm-hmm. All right, you're on a path of service, and to perform to the best of your ability, you are reminded to keep your energy fields pure and high frequency. Why don't we talk about that? All right, to ensure your 12 chakras are clear and open, it is suggested you follow a routine of bringing high frequency energies such as the Christ light, the lilac fire of source, or the mamata down through them. Okay, so she's about collars. I mean, look how beautiful and manifesting these beautiful collars. Use your Christ light, Christ consciousness. Okay. Your sacred forest tonight. I don't know. I think we've had it. I don't know. Butterfly spirit. This is about transformation. Well, we pulled some cards on some people that are going through major changes right now. The spirit of the butterfly says, the past is behind you. Everything is changing. It's time to launch a new cycle, a new project. With care, miracles can abound. So whether that's for you personally or for the collective, keep that in mind. Changes are happening all the time, okay? All right. Your final cards tonight. Let me do these in order. They yell at me if I don't. Lots of repeats tonight. We've seen this very frequently. This is about instinct. We had this one just a few days ago. Wolf of white light. To step into the light, we let go of all senses other than our pure instinct. When unfiltered, it guides us to the high ground and helps with the help of our angels. This is a time to be the protector or to be protected. You will know which role you're in. All right. So use your instincts and discernment to figure out if you're protecting someone or if you're the one needing the protecting. Okay. All right. Here's our second one tonight. Ooh, we don't like this. Gossip, gossip, gossip. We just don't like gossip. All right. This card represents the truly open heart with no personal agenda other than love. But it could also indicate the opposite, rebellion and denying your true gifts. An ability to follow your heart can appear to others as careless or strange. Yet in truth, everyone wishes they had the loving openness of the chartreuse color. Well, just love people. Just love people. All right. Okay, guys. Final card tonight. Beautiful. Perfection. Perfection. You're your own perfection. That's what I think of you. I love you. All right. This card indicates protection and an inner conflict between wanting to look good and having compassion for others. It means you got to be genuine. Remain kind and unattached to an outcome. Being right and letting others know that you are right may not support the understanding that you desire. All right. So, looks and words can be deceiving. Make sure your heart's in the right place. Your intention is good. Know that it's coming from Christ consciousness and the divine light. All right. Just love. Make sure the intention is good, not just to look good. Okay? Know it, mean it when you say it. And I absolutely do. And I have gratitude for every single one of you. I love you. Thank you again for joining me. You know how to get a hold of me if you need me this weekend. If not, I will see you Monday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I love you. I love and lights and when you need it. Blessings, blessings. Have a very blessed weekend. All right. Stay safe. You're all in my prayers. I've heard from many of you about health issues, physical issues going on, financial, emotional. I'm praying for you. We're a family here. We're a community, and I love you. If you need me, just holler. Okay? Bye, guys. Enjoy your weekend. Love y'all.